I Want More Comics and Games presents New Comic Book Day, October 1st, 2025. The Absolute Universe gets even darker with Absolute Evil #1. Batman returns with issue #2. DC's Satanic Panic is an anthology series that celebrates Halloween. The Spider-Verse opens up once more with Spider-Man New Are with a new #1. The spirits of violence join together out of the pages of Helverine. X-Men begin the Age of Revelation with an overture issue. Author Immortal blurs the lines of reality and fiction. From the world of G.I. Joe, the band Cold Slither is back on tour in a one-shot, and Rook Exodus continues with a brand new story arc. Kill All Immortals begins Series 2. The world of Minor Threats observes the last devil left alive, and discover the new Mechagodzilla in Starship Godzilla #1. Get what you want and more at iwantmorecomics.com.
Look at that, super professionally put together.
It's hype.
Amazing hype train video. Get you all in the mood.
Boy, howdy, do we have a bunch of #1s.
You saying strap in, you're stupid? Let's go.
That is correct. It is a lot. I think they just wanted to start off October with a bang. This is a 5-week month for comic book fans out there, which means just a lot more comics. And typically around this time, I feel like they're kicking off all their stuff that leads us up to July. So all the cool storylines and arcs that they're going to build up till the end of the year and kind of carry out. And
that makes a lot of sense. It is you're looking at a couple things are starting the final arcs too.
There's a few ending. Yep.
You got some stuff that you got to button up here. So this month, got sizable stuff to watch, right?
Add that with just a couple like Halloween specials. Like there's just a lot stacked.
But I know everybody's back in school, so now they're bored and they gotta have something to do, right? So
right.
Welcome everyone to the Tuesday night show called the Half Hour Hype. It's Richie and Keith. We're here. We're going to be part of this. We're going to walk you through, and we're going to point out some things, not all the things, because you don't have time for all that stuff. And you, if you're watching along at home, feel free to shout out in the chat if there is something in there that you think we should have highlighted for everyone else. Or maybe you're just keeping the secret so that, you can hold it. And
after you buy it, then let us know so we can tell other people.
Speaking of buying it, all of this is live right now on the website. You can turn around and place your order for shipping or for in-store pickup. Just click over to iwantmorecomics.com. It is on up there at the top, the shop, the new releases this week button right there. We'll get you right here to this page. And you have all of it ready to go. So
we're doing it. Let's go.
Tom's got a question. You want to take the question?
Absolutely. Let's go. Because I have Venom 250 on my.
Let us service what the people want. And let's jump right in over there and get to Venom variants, huh?
Yeah. There are a lot of options, and boy, howdy, are they great. I will say that I am particular to the Bradshaw variant because the Muppet homage is stellar. But obviously,
Ralph the dog is such a winner.
Yeah, I understand why you might be hesitant against that, but as just not that's not quite a Venom collection piece, but goodness gracious, that is good.
Okay. No. We're going to take a sec here because between these legs there, you have Sam the Eagle as Captain America.
Correct. Yes.
And right underneath the hand is that the Absorbing Man?
I think so.
It's Animal. Hannibal is the Absorbing Man.
Yes.
Oh man, it could be Hulk. I don't know, the purple pants.
I think it might be Hulk.
I'm the chain has got.
Fozzie is the thing though. Like
yeah, the Fantastic Four are over there and all this, and you got Doc Ock. This is amazing.
Yes,
it's absolutely stellar.
I really enjoy the cover A being that it is Stegman. If we're talking strictly variants, if we don't care about cost, the Jerome Pena 1 in 25 is by far, I think, the best artistically, and the one that gives the most breadth to what's happening in the issue. I would avoid personally the Bagley because of I feel like it's kind of a typical one, but the Andito variant actually kind of brings something pretty neat cover wise, I think. So if those are my recommendations, if it doesn't really matter and you just want to bring it in, I think you get Muppets. If you prefer the Null coming back in issue anniversary as 250, you go there. I think Momoko and Dito are your variants outside of that, but the numero uno from me is going to be Jerome Pena.
Ji-Hung Lee is also iconic there with the pose. It's
a tough one.
I don't think you have a loser, even if you're going to rank Bagley as last, because somebody has to be last.
Yes,
it's not bad itself. I think that definitely some of the people, there's not huge fans of the Mary Jane Venom, so it's story's appropriate, but
yes,
there's that.
There you go. Those are my answers. I don't think it really answered you, Nam, but those are that's what I did think about it. All right, we'll go from there to the first one that I thought we'd bring up is Absolute Evil. The Absolute Universe in DC Comics is one of the bigger events and one of our higher selling items. Absolute Evil was pulled, for those that are hold slots, it was pulled for Absolute Batman. So if you only get Absolute Superman, you might be missing this. So make sure to jump on it if you are. Or check your emails, make sure you see, if you don't see something you want, make sure we get it added. From there, what Absolute Evil is going to be a one-shot, and it's actually in celebration of the 1-year anniversary of Absolute Universe. This was the time that we got Absolute Batman #1 for all those keeping score. And what we're going to be focusing on is all of the big baddies of the Absolute Universe. This is a world that was created in Darkseid's image. So in theory, all of the villains of this world are in a better place, where all of the heroes seem to have struggles, have lost their families, don't have all the utilities that they usually have to overcome evil. In Absolute Evil, I believe we're going to see a lot of familiar faces with a lot more avenues of support for their nasty deeds. Covers are gorgeous all the way through. I am particular to the Perel, but I will say the Rossimo foil also engages me as having the most baddies on it.
Well, and everybody's turning around, and internet was already abuzz with talking about Joker.
Yes.
So there is content in here to be had.
From there, I think we'll move over to Image. I think it's Image with Department of Truth. Is that Image or is it Boom?
No, that's Image.
Okay. So Department of Truth has a single issue out. It's a 00 issue. This issue is kind of a celebration of Department of Truth's 5th year anniversary. And it has the same creative team. They're all back. They're just doing but they are bringing back just a little known writer. He's coming up. It's Scott Snyder. Some may have heard of him.
I've heard of him.
Yeah, he's going to be writing some stories in here, and it is a journey about the secret history of Elvis, which is wonderful. So for those that don't know about Department of Truth, it is an incredible book that's a little under the radar, say to like Something is Killing the Children, but I think just as strong in the writing category. Department of Truth is Men in Black for conspiracy theories. That's how I've always pitched it. And It's wonderful if you are into conspiracy theories, if you like the idea of an agency kind of trying to keep the big umbrella of, of truth underneath the masses. This is a wonderful book. It's got both fear and just exciting, engaging stories of police work. So
I'm going to address a question from the audience here and all this.
Sure.
11. Did I miss Absolute Batman 13 orders? You have not. Absolute Batman 13. I don't think so, right? That was, oh no, I'm sorry. Yes, the orders are, it will release next week. So
Yes.
we do have copies of that. Join us for this show next week or sign in Tuesday afternoon. We will have that up and available. And is Department of Truth about current events? No. It turned into fun and conspiracies, and now it's just escapism.
Yes, that's correct. So let's talk about a new issue. It's called Author Immortal. It is another Image comic since we're here. This is a kind of a story about a writer who has the power to create and actually live in their world. But they're trying to figure out how to maintain their world as it blends between reality and their fiction. So they're both strong and losing their mind at the same time. Seems like a really
John
cool
Candy movie.
It was a John. Like there's been a few of them that
they've
feel
used
like
this idea before.
Yeah, it's definitely like Lock and Key. Like it even says here, Lock, Key, Magicians, Saga. Like these are the cool thing about it. 40 pages for the first issue to get you started. If it sounds like something you're into, I thought I'd bring attention to it. It feels like it's going to be pretty good. I like the premise, but I've liked the premise before. So
yeah, for all of us that are as old as me, it was John Candy's Delirious, where he was a writer for a soap opera, but then found himself bumped his head and he was in the soap opera, and he was able to write and control the world kind of thing. So
there you go.
That's probably the funny version.
Yeah, I think this one's got more eeriness, thriller style to it.
Yeah.
All right, we'll go from that to I think potentially still Image. It is a G.I. Joe Cold Slither. I do not know who Cold Slither is, but apparently there's a band. It's an 80s rock band in the world of G.I. Joe. And this is the true story of what happened to them through the eyes
the Spinal
of
Tap
them.
of Cold Slither.
It is. Yes, this is the Spinal Tap of G.I. Joe. And it's, I had no idea. I love the covers on this. I'm ready for the premise. I might be because I've been into Peacemaker, but I'm in like Flynn on this.
So Nam says it's from the cartoon. Our little teaser says that it was the Dreadnoks on an undercover mission.
Aha, there you go.
So we have the one shot here of Cold Slither. A couple different covers for it, and this by far and away the Juan Cabal is just stellar. It embodies everything you'd want out of an 80s hair band.
I love it. Next, we'll go over to Dark Horse, and we'll talk about ongoing series with its volume 2 of Kill All Immortals. Same crew's back. We are continue to work with the billionaire Viking family and their secret to immortality, and the vengeance that's being taken place. If you missed Kill All Immortals, it's very much in the vein of kind of like revenge thriller. I would suggest it I think this is actually a good jumping on point. If you had missed it, you can go back and read it, or you can start right here. But this also releases today, and I thought I'd bring attention to it.
Nice.
From there, let's talk about two series that are kicking off basically massive crossover events. We'll start with DC and then move over to Marvel. DC has Justice League Omega Act that is coming out. Justice League Omega Act is the confirmed first part of DCKO dropping in this month. So if you want to get started on the train of finding out who can get closest to Darkseid's heart, this is where we begin with Justice League Omega Act Special. Anyone that was on Justice League Unlimited was pulled for this and will be pulled for DCKO. So if you were on that, that's where you're with it, but you will not be on All In. DCKO All In is a different thing for you Hold Slot members. And for those that are trying to keep track of it that aren't Hold Slot members, remember that our filter system will have the crossover tags for DCKO every week.
Yeah, so you can follow along. We just saw the new catalog. There'll be 8 issues. The catalog is for what's shipping in October. I'm sorry, December. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So we order it in October and it'll be shipping in December. If you are a Hold Slot and are looking for the All In and say, oh, wait, I want that. That's the type of thing that you can email us and we can add it to your Hold Slot. Subscriptions are still handled by emails and messages to the store. Individual issue purchasing, that's all through the website for the fun there. This cover, by the way, kind of stands out to me. Guillaume on this is, Yep.
Very good pull.
And again, looking at the costume and seeing the Omega symbol kind of run through that, like, pretty sweet.
We will stay in the same vein of crossover stories and move over to Marvel with X-Men Age of Revelation Overture. This is another giant crossover series. This isn't necessarily a crossover series, as it is kind of like a new section that's going on. They're going to have a bunch of look into the future of the new X-Men of the Revelation. A ton of great covers. This is the beginning. This is the first one shot for it. It kicks off a bunch of miniseries of characters but a look into a future that is yet to come, like the Undead Pool. There's Laura Kinney, the Sabretooth. There's a bunch of X-Men titles coming out. But this is where it all begins right here.
Obviously, some great covers there.
Yeah, just amazing covers all around.
It just stands out. You guys know what it is. You can turn around and pick and choose at that. Kilo, do you just email what coverage and series you want for the Hold Slot thing? I will tell you what, the best spot to start your Hold Slot journey is looking at their website and our store, and we have right there the comic Hold Slot program. Click into that, read up what the details are. Hold Slot program is really good for those people who are like, I'm on Batman all the time. I'm on this. We look for 5 or more titles that you are always getting every single month. They could be the variant you want every single month. It could be the main cover and all this. We work with you on that. But if you know that, if you're still picking and choosing different things, then the pre-order system and the this show here are your best offers for you there. So, did the Mark Spears Halloween blind bag get pushed back? Yes. We just updated that on the website. It is now due out for the 15th of the month, along with the Harley Quinn.
Elvira
got pushed back to next week. That just changed. And then John was asking how we're not sold out on Art Germ. Simple. We knew it was going to be hot, and we've already sold a ton of them, but we have a few left.
That's right.
It is Psylocke. It is going to go, but we try to make it more than just what you guys pre-order. We're turning around and making sure you guys have some availability.
Yeah, it would actually be really bad on us if we were sold out already.
yeah, we got to be a little bit better than that.
All right. So next up, let's talk about a new #1 in Marvel Universe called Spider-Man Noir. Now, Spider-Man Noir is coming back. First of all, I just love everything noir. Spider-Man Noir has a special place in my heart because I love noir. But this is probably here because there's going to be a limited series on Amazon Prime, I think, for Spider-Man. He's going to have his own series, Spider-Man Noir. And I think they're bringing out attention to make sure people still remember our black and white Spider-Man.
I'm also going to bring attention here to the writer of this is Eric Larson. Eric is doing quite a bit of stuff with Marvel right now. Everyone would know him from earlier days at Marvel before he jumped over to Image and did Savage Dragon and has
Mhm.
continued to do Savage Dragon up until now. This is definitely he has got Spider-Man chops there from when we go back to the what was it, right before Carnage time was
Yes.
a lot of Larson in between McFarlane and Bagley. That was a lot of Larson on Spider-Man there. So expect somebody who knows what they're doing there. And when you turn around and get into it, he does have his own B cover going on there. Pena, Mac. Good luck, kids. Choose one if you can hold yourself to one.
Those are also really great coverage, right?
While we're there,
go ahead.
You gotta hit this. If you guys remember Amalgam from back in the 90s when Marvel and DC mashed up their universes and all their characters merged in this, here it is, Spider-Boy. And who's that a combination of, Richie?
That'd be Superboy and Spider-Man.
There it is. It's that easy. See how we get there. This is the facsimile edition. So back in print again, available here. Art and cover art is Mike Wieringo on that, which was a master of the 90s and all this. May he rest in peace. But please, if you don't already have a copy, you might want to just grab a facsimile to make it nice and easy on yourself.
All right. From there, let's move. Since we were talking about good-looking covers, let's talk about Street Fighter Swimsuit Special, which is from Udon Entertainment. This is a big seller for us. Not only is it swimsuit, but Street Fighter both are sellers, but don't have like a home to land in. So there's not like really like a group that we tie them to. So if you're interested, I would pick these up now because I do think they go fast, very fast.
Yeah, we kind of know where the ordering numbers on this are, so we're stocked decently. But if it's here on Sunday, I'm going to be surprised.
Same. From there, we can go to. I have a lot of Marvel, so let's go back to Marvel once and talk about another one. I think will leave the rack pretty fast. It's actually a trade paperback, and it's called Predator versus Spider-Man. For those that might have missed the series, the trade paperback is out. 4 trade paperbacks. Typically, we order a couple for the store, and the rest is going to be special order. So there's not a lot of these that hit our rack. If it's something you're interested in and we are out, you can try to send us an email. And if you do it quick enough, we can potentially get it before distributors run out. So it is important if you're interested in things like this. And I think Predator versus Spider-Man has a little bit more heat that you jump in quick and grab them when you can.
John was asking us what's the story in the swimsuit books, and I would not know. I got nothing to help you with. The Street Fighter swimsuit book, what the story is like.
This time, the lovely ladies of Street Fighter are joined by the cast of Darkstalkers, Power Stone, Star Gladiator, Captain Commando, Rival Schools, and more classic Capcom fighting beat-em-ups. Hit the beaches with this amazing special. So I think it's Street Fighter invites their friends for a big beach party.
I would assume you get a lot of pinups.
I hope that was enough plot for you.
Yeah.
Speaking of buying things for the plot, we'll jump over to DC and talk about 2 different issues that I want to chat about. The first one being one of the bigger ones, Batman #2 is dropping from our new Matt Fraction, Jorge Jimenez run. We are still waiting on Hush 2 for those that are looking for it. But I did want to highlight a few ongoing variants that I'm seeing. Jim Lee being one of them. Jorge Jimenez is what he's calling the utility or Bat Gadget variants. And then he also did a variant that mimics his first cover with the Robin cover Jorge Jimenez did over there.
Yep.
I think are really big standouts for issue #2. We have a great all red cover as well, but Batman #2 is going to be big. We sold out of Batman #1, and I think #2 will do the same.
The foil also for the A that's pairs up with the A there, and then if you're looking at going with something a little bit rarer, the Aja is on the 1 in 25,
which is also continuing because the 1 in 25 was Aja as well.
Oh yeah.
Then I also wanted to talk about great covers on Poison Ivy number 37. Now, it's kind of cheating because Poison Ivy has been fire on covers basically the entire time.
Yeah, that's just really redundant. Like
But I should highlight how absolutely stunning these covers and selection choice are. So
there you go, chat. Right now, cast your vote in chat. Is it Carbonella?
mm-hmm.
I'll give you guys all 2 seconds of each one. Eom, which again, those eyes kind of captivate. Noobvich. Actually,
newer name to me.
I think it's misspelled. It's Nubovich. Or Zerdy.
I'm particular to the Zerdy right now. I think it's perfect timing for the pumpkin spice, but
yeah, it's very pumpkin spicy. So there you go.
Good luck. That's all I have for you.
Mom's got Eom on that, but
we will talk about one more in DC, then I have two more for Marvel before we end this bad boy.
Okay.
On DC, I want to talk about DC's Zatannic Panic. For those that might not know what that is, it looks very much like a Zatanna story, and that is true to a point, but it actually is an anthology series that's going to be focusing on the Halloween season of DC Comics. So there's going to be a ton of your magic stories that involve demons and spirits and things like that. So be on the lookout for, Swamp Thing and Raven and things like that.
Yeah, I know there are some people who just care about the main cover, because I know a couple people who collect every Constantine cover.
Mm-hmm.
That's him in flames there, so that counts.
A Liber Mayho cover, I believe.
It is. But DWJ also, Daniel Warren Johnson there.
Yes.
Outstanding. And this is someone I'm not super familiar with. Sean Ryko Tay.
Oh.
But definitely has flavor.
All right, so let's jump over to Marvel to talk about two more number one issues. The first one being Spirit of Violence.
I'm jumping right to the EM Geist.
Yeah, I mean, it's great, right?
It's a little too good.
Spirit of Violence. I mean, my Ghost Rider fans are all on this. If you're on Helverine, you're already there. It's kind of the same Spirit of Violence storyline ongoing. They've done a few of these now, and I can't wait to read it. It's gonna be great.
Yeah, it's Kakunka on the main cover there.
And then the other number one we can talk about is White Tiger Reborn. Kind of coming fresh off of the new Daredevil series from Disney Plus. White Tiger's had a little bit of a resurgence. We kind of got the origin story of the new White Tiger, which is featured on the cover here. I think that's where this resurgence comes from, and I think that if you blink, you might miss her. So I want to make sure we highlight it.
Nice.
Since we're in Marvel, we can also look at what I thought was a cover palooza, which is Ultimate Wolverine number 10.
We've had it on the screen here a couple times here, this Philip Tan one.
I know that. I think you and I talked about this during the our ordering one, but like, come on. I can't get over it. Every time I see it, I'm all, oh my God, look at it.
That's so good. And Philip Tan's such a great guy. He's done a couple covers with us here for the store. So the Tron Ares, I'm partial to Tron, so there's a little bit there.
Mm-hmm.
And then if curious if Money Shot 5 drops this week, Pirate. No, Money Shot 5 was on final order cutoff this week.
Correct.
So orders just closed for that yesterday. That should put it at about 4 weeks out before we'll have it here at the store. We did order up all the blind bags, the black bags for it, plus the main cover on that. So I will, while Richie talks about the next thing, I will get you a date on that. I can look it up here inside the system.
The next thing we can go with is, I think I'll do an unknown and a known. The unknown is under Panic, the publisher, which is a new one to me, and it's called Savager number 1. It's a super independent number 1. I thought I'd bring it out because I like to promote super indie. not necessarily just the big two, even though I'm a huge fan. This is a former Secret Service agent fused with a deadly alien. So it's kind of like independent Venom. So he's trying to roam a wasteland, but the voice inside him is trying to guide him. And he's kind of fighting that, trying to figure out, is he more human than alien or more alien than human, that kind of thing. But very independent, might not be a lot out on the shelves, definitely not a lot of highlights in the world. So why not shine the light right here in a small independent way?
I just checked. Money Shot will be out October 29th is the current schedule for it.
There you go. And then from there, we're going back to Dark Horse with a series that basically does a lot of 3-part minis. We're going to talk about Minor Threats, Patton Oswalt's world in Dark Horse. This is The Last Devil Alive for those that are following. This is old hat. Obviously, if you're on Minor Threats, you're on it. If you haven't given Minor Threats a shot, I would kind of recommend it. It's great in the idea of like a superhero world of outcasts. It's like not your best. It's got all the tropes of being a super world, but all the funny. It's more slapstick, a little leaning to Mad TV.
Nam is loving your terminology.
Old hat means like your favorite hat. You've worn it a million times. If I'm going to keep it a buck, means you're trying to be 100% honest. If you need that one too, I'm full of them.
Yeah, nice. come for all the knowledge.
That is everything I brought. I did have some more, but we are already running over time. Let's do small shout outs for Gotham Academy #1. Rook Exodus is starting a new arc. If you guys have been joining and following along with that with Jeff Johns. So those are all very cool things to look at.
Feel free to browse the site. All product that we are going to have out tomorrow is live right now, although I'm expecting orders over the next couple hours here that will turn around and start dwindling our supply stock. We're trying our best to keep things available, but that's why you're here, right? Is to get the head start on this. Place your orders for in-store pickup or shipping, and we will see you with as things go live.
That's correct. I'm enjoying tomorrow for New Comic Book Day.
Thank you, everyone. We'll see you then.
Bye, guys.
I Want More Comics and Games presents New Comic Book Day, October 1st, 2025. The Absolute Universe gets even darker with Absolute Evil #1. Batman returns with issue #2. DC's Satanic Panic is an anthology series that celebrates Halloween. The Spider-Verse opens up once more with Spider-Man New Are with a new #1. The spirits of violence join together out of the pages of Helverine. X-Men begin the Age of Revelation with an overture issue. Author Immortal blurs the lines of reality and fiction. From the world of G.I. Joe, the band Cold Slither is back on tour in a one-shot, and Rook Exodus continues with a brand new story arc. Kill All Immortals begins Series 2. The world of Minor Threats observes the last devil left alive, and discover the new Mechagodzilla in Starship Godzilla #1. Get what you want and more at iwantmorecomics.com.